visitor sideline, their head coach. His guys, they should come in rested and ready off that midseason bye. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end. This one. Ready to get us started. It's Kane York. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018 from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. To throw, Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanchez. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mayfield. Underneath to the tight end, Burton. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They go play action. Mayfield. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Second and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's complete to Palmer. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Cards, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
A gain of 12. First down, Tampa Bay.
Mayfield now. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Josh Palmer, his first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
So that first quarter touchdown does much more than just give them momentum. I mean, this is probably going to go a long way towards erasing what's gone down with them in the last couple of games where they lost both of them.
Yeah, they were struggling going into the open week. Maybe that open week came at a good time.
Sometimes you just have to get away, right? I wonder if they just took the whole philosophy of take the week, get out of here, let's come back and regroup fresh.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Second down in the yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the 38-yard line.
On play action, it's Murray. Goes right back to McBride. Yeah, that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. 3rd and 3.
Now 3rd down and 3.
To throw, it's Murray. That is caught. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. And now they'll fake the jet sweep, and here's Murray off play action. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
He steps out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Open in is Marvin Harrison Jr. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
39-yard line.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Now a 2nd and 10.
39-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Boyd. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
To throw is Murray. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was 3rd down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a first down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing now is Murray. And he rifles one incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Here's Murray. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. York able to send this one through. And they are on the board. but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive.
And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Mayfield.
To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing, Mayfield.
Well, that one complete to his receiver, Palmer.
Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. As they've got it with a 4th down coming up. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. This is taken at the 15. Gets by him at the 25.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes.
Yaya Diaby.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's Corliss Waitman now.
It's taken to the 26.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt.
And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38.
On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. Taken down at the 42.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Mayfield looks to throw.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw, Mayfield.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the pickup there, and a 1st.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Play fake, Mayfield.
Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
15 more yards. That's another Buccaneers
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Mayfield to throw it.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's now third and goal.
Mayfield with it once more. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Bad place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be fourth down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline. There's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it. Field goal time.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Irving.
And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Second and 5.
At the 18-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Now Mayfield.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
A 35-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good.
So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cardinal offense takes back over. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on a first or second seed come playoff time.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Murray now. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Murray going to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 40.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
There's Murray.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. Here's a second and 3 now from the 33.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and
Shotgun snap and a give to Benson.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. To throw, it's Murray.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
That all is just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Fourth down and less than a yard.
York able to send this one through.
And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
So out come the Bucs now. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Mayfield down.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Murray now to throw. He's got Harrison left side complete. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On 4th down, Corliss Waitman on to punt.
First kick 47. This one looks good as well. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here's Mayfield. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Now from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
A 7-yard gain. Complete to Bucky Irving. 1st and 10.
And they'll send the slot in motion left.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. He finds his man complete. It's Sanchez. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Mayfield now from the 50.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Mayfield's pass intercepted.
After the turnover, here's Murray. It's Wilson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through.
And that will do it for this first half.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
It's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went in at the half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
They need 2. Here's third down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
To throw is Murray. And he is caught. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Cardinals
On first down, it's Benson.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying under double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
brings up third and 6.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half.
They'll start on the ground with Irving.
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Now 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Irving.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down.
54 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
And a first down. A gain of 21 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And they have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard line.
Mayfield firing quickly. It's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
That's good.
First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
At the 50-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irving.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
That's completed right side to Palmer.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Throwing, Mayfield.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
At the 35-yard line.
To throw once more on second and 10. Mayfield. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. They are down by a single possession here, 16-9, as they come up 1st and 10.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Well, if they can execute the run-pass option like that, it puts the defense in a really, really tough spot.
The running ability of Kyler Murray makes defensive coordinators and players crazy because essentially now you have an extra running back there. So if he keeps it, you've got a problem. If he hands it inside, you're probably not ready for it because you have all your focus back on number 1.
And that's going to be incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throwing now is Murray. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added onto their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game. But we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive lineman job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Mayfield looks to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The football going back over to Arizona now. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 7 yards there and a first down.
And the Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go again with Benson.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Murray.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. Here's Murray. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
The Buccaneers offense and their running back, Bucky Irving, getting ready to go back to work. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw, Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Mayfield to throw it. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. Now, if you're a fan of punting, and I know that not many people are, but this game kind of turning into one for you.
Well, it's okay if it's a skills contest, right? We're really into it.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one's kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the interception, Mayfield. They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Handoff running left, Irving.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 10 yards.
Now Mayfield.
First down.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Quick throw, and Mayfield completes it. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. They caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
So a big one coming now for Jason Sanders. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by Sanders is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Cardinal offense now making their way back out onto the field.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First play of the drive, excellent run. Just sets up wash, rinse, repeat. Another first down.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Kyler going to give this to Benson.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Murray now.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they're hitting it just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Murray.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
The Buccaneers offense and Baker Mayfield set to take over once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
They run out of the gun with Irving.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Mayfield now.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. A gain of 12. First down, Tampa Bay.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 5.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, it's Irving.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
On the throw, running too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
Mayfield off the play fake. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Mayfield to the end zone, but it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals are right back in this football game.
So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well, cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
On the ground with a tight end. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line.
Elijah Cansey in on the stop.
At the 2-yard line.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. From his own end zone now, it's Murray. Over the middle, complete. That's Glover. Well, that gives him a little room, but not much. A gain of 2 to the 5. To throw, it's Murray.
That went out wide and intercepted.
And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
Running the toss to Irving.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Bucky Irving, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Murray going to throw. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. That last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
They'll set up to throw.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Good coverage there holds them to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance if they want to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
9 yards. 1st down, Buccaneers.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
A shotgun handoff here to Irving.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
That's another Buccaneers.
They'll stay on the ground with Irving.
Down to about the 22 here.
180 yards rushing for him now to this point. So from the 22, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
A run up the middle with Irving.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's another Buccaneers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team.